Jessica Shears snogs and gropes female fans as she cashes in on Love Island. Love Island star Jessica Shears is embracing her post-Love Island life. The raunchy self-professed alpha female may have left Dom Lever behind in the house waiting for her, but that's not stopped her from embracing her newfound freedom and fame to romp about with fans of the show. Jessica has been pictured snogging and groping a female fan after she straddled her lap at a club appearance in London. The teeth-whitening promoter cozied up to all manner of people at her personal appearance, making the most of her newfound fame. It comes after the reality star revealed her nan watched her on-screen romp with fellow contestant Dominic Lever and was proud of her antics. The 24-year-old lifted the lid on life inside the villa, and the reality TV sensation of the year, Liam Gallagher and Adele, are among the celebs to admit watching the It 2 show, which has drawn record audiences of more than 2 million. And while every inch of the island is covered by cameras, Jess said there is plenty of action the viewers do not see. She told The Sun, "Obviously sex becomes a big talking point, but straight after it the producers basically bring you in for a counseling session. The morning after Dom and I spent the night together, I was ushered into the beach hut and asked exactly what had gone on and how I felt about everything. They just wanted to make sure I was happy and comfortable with what had happened. It was a bit like being given a growing-up chat by your mom." Model Jess admits the first thing she did after being evicted from the show was to check in with her family to gauge their views on her nocturnal activities. She added, "When I had sex with Dom I got caught up in the moment. I really liked him and it felt normal, but obviously you totally forget you're on camera until afterwards. Then suddenly you're pulled aside by producers who want to talk to you about what just happened. That's when you suddenly start thinking, oh God, my family, my nan is at home. What did they actually show on television? Did they put it out there?" She told me later that she was watching and expected the cameras to switch off just before we actually had sex, but they just kept rolling. "But I have no regrets and my family were fine with it, because it was just one guy and I really like him. As soon as I knew my family were okay about what happened I was able to relax, which is a real relief because I had the time of my life." The show's producers spend months screening potential contestants to find the perfect mix to spark on-air romance. They stress there is no obligation to have sex. Jess had insisted she would not, but also ensure hopefuls take an STI test as part of a medical. Jess said, "Once we were in the villa, everyone talked about their results and every islander claimed to have been completely clear. They're really big on safe sex, and they even offered me the morning after pill, after her night with Dom. But it's easy to be careful because they provide so many condoms. There are huge piles of them everywhere in the house. Some guys have been saying they want to take some home with them at the end." Revealing more of the reality show's secrets, Jess explained that the producers regularly bark instructions at contestants through a speaker system telling them when to go to bed, get up or take part in tasks. Cleaners sneak in during the night to spruce up the set and hurl islanders' discarded belongings into a case nicknamed the Box of Shame. Food is delivered through a secret room and meal times are edited out to retain the glamour of villa life. The contestants are left to amuse themselves for long periods, with the men resorting to throwing an orange around for hours, while the women played pranks on each other. There is music occasionally, but Jess said, they play a few tracks and then it stops and you realize again how quiet it is. The silence is deafening. We are totally cut off. There are no clocks and we tried to guess the time of day by watching the sun move across the sky. And they rationed the booze because they're very scared of people having sex and regretting it. If there was more alcohol then there would definitely have been a lot more sex. Dom punches the air after finally getting a kiss from Jess on Love Island. But Jess, from Devon, admits the communal dormitory leaves little room for privacy, despite her romp with Dominic. She added, "It's incredibly awkward doing anything. People are listening for every slight creak or noise and trying to guess what the couple are up to. And then straight afterwards everyone starts quizzing you." Now she is adjusting to life after the island and getting back to real-world events. She said, "We don't even get given our mobile phones back until we arrive back in the UK. My first question was, who is the Prime Minister? I had absolutely no idea, though I doubt some of the others have any interest in knowing anyway. I didn't know about the terror attacks or the Grenfell Tower fire. Weeks have passed while we've been in a bubble.